So I have to quickly say, hi to Tuli. Tuli, hi. This is Tuli Kupferberg, a former Fug.
No, I'm...
You're a current Fug.
Yeah. The Fugs keep, they keep fugging along.
You still have Fug ability.
I think so, yeah. Yeah. It's always changing, but it's always interesting, the Fug ability. And tonight, as usual, a sermon and a song. There's no success like failure, and failure is no success at all. I forget the tune.
I know that one.
We learn more from a bad poem, about writing from a bad poem than a good poem, because a good poem is sort of seamless and magical, and you can see what's wrong with a bad poem. So I'm going to do a topical song of a period gone by which predicted something that never happened. In other words, it was a real failure. But it predicted a military victory as much as a military victory could be a success for a pacifist like you and me. Anyway, it's back to the Reagan era. Remember that? He actually did forget those things, supposedly. So this is not about him personally. The poor guy's on the way out, aren't we all? But it's about the era and what he stood for and who paid him. I mean, played him, or whatever it was. Sort of the same thing. Here's this cartoon. I'll do a little tune to that. Mr. Ray, it's called Always Smile While You Give the World a Shaft. Mr. Reagan, when he meet the press, they ask him, does secret your success? Mr. Reagan say, it's not only the graft. He say, always smile while you're giving them the shaft. Yeah, you always smile.
When you're giving them the shaft.
But that's the intro. Now, the real song is called, you remember Beirut, you remember that, where 250 guys got it all at once? It was a big surprise. And you remember the invasion of Grenada because those college kids couldn't go to medical school?
Right. Yeah,
supposedly.
bad SATs.
They never asked for,
they didn't have the Sylvan Learning Center.
And this happened around election time. So this is just like Ron Reagan's blues. When you're lost, let's see, you might not remember Maurice Bishop and the sergeant in the CIA.
I remember.
And Madame Charles was the stooge from one of those little islands who came to administer.
Right.
You all remember? It's all coming back now. What a horrible memory. So, what? No, it's smaller.
No, she was like from Dominica or something.
Yeah, Dominica, that was it. Right, very good memory.
Dominica trip.
When you're lost in the dust in Beirut, and it's election time too, and your ratings fall and union busting don't pull you through, don't put on any airs when you're down on Pennsylvania Avenue. They got some hungry politicians there to really make a mess out of you. If you see David Rockefeller, please tell him thanks a lot. I cannot move my Marines, they are all tied up in a knot. I don't even have the strength to get up and fire another shot. At my best, Dr. Kissinger won't even say what it is we got. Sweet Grenada, the peasants call her the island of doom. Oh, she speaks good English and she invites you down into your tomb. And you're so kind and careful not to go to her or leave her too soon. And then she takes your paratroopers and leaves them howling at the moon. Up on Governor General's Hill, it's either fortune or ill fame. You must pick one or the other, though neither of them ought to be what they claim. If you're looking to get pricky, you better go back to from where you came, because the natives don't want you, and man, they'll eat you up all the same. Now all the authorities, they just stand around and boast how they CIA'd the sergeant and nailed Maurice Bishop to a post, and picking up Madame Charles, who just arrived here from the Gold Coast, who looked so fine at first, but left looking just like a ghost. Oh, I started out on light artillery, but soon hit the harder stuff. Everybody said they'd stand behind me when the going got so tough. But the joke was on me. There were thousands there to push me off the bluff. Well, I'm going back to D.C. City. I do believe I've had enough. You notice nothing ever happened. Nothing happened the way I predicted it in this song. So it seemed, just like JFK was actually no JFK. Well, Grenada was no Vietnam. This was a paradigm. Grenada had, by the way, had 80,000 people. and it had one X-ray machine. I wonder, it had one X-ray machine. I was impressed by that. This was the threat to the American,
Was that at the airport or at a hospital?
No, at a hospital. They also bombed the insane asylum and killed about 40 people. That was an error. They really meant to bomb the general hospital, I think.
Oh, Lord.
So we had the better songs, as someone said.
Yeah.
They had the better guns.
Whoa.
So maybe next time.
I believe this is yours, Mr.
Yes.
Kupferberg. You know, I was watching...